Hey everyone, it's Tuesday, June 29th. The time is 5:06 p.m. and it's about 23 degrees Celsius right now. And it looks like I need to crank the brightness up on my phone so I can barely see anything. There we go. Hello, Deborah Ball, Dan, Tech Needs Tea, Moderator Extraordinaire, Chris M.I., Chris Mills, Harjot, and everyone else who joined in, who I missed and didn't get a chance to say hello to. This will be a somewhat lazy stream as I am not too far from home. Hello, Terratopia. There I am, just chilling in this parking lot. It gave me a connection warning right when I started, but that has gone away. So hopefully everything is looking good. If you guys could just confirm if the audio and video are coming in clearly. Wow, look at this. Who wants to go splashing in the puddles? So I had a fun day. I didn't have any electricity in my apartment today. So I went out this morning and I made a video. Thank you for confirming, Deborah. And here's a Wendy's truck. I have seen these everywhere lately. Thanks for confirming, Jeanette. I made a video this morning and I went home and I uploaded it. And then my power got cut. Susan says, did you bring an umbrella? Yes, I have an umbrella. I'm also prepared just to end the stream and jump into a subway station. Oh, I just realized we're on here. Let's put us on the regular mode. I also have some good news. I'm using an old friend. Well, a new old friend. I have a new gimbal on this walk. This is my Moza Mini MX 2.0. My old one died and I got tired of using the Osmo Mobile, so I just bought a new one. There's a look north of Yonge Street. Susan says Minecrafting a bit. Let me double check that. You know what, Susan? I can never trust your internet connection. You're always saying it's bad. Jeanette had a power outage for 3 hours. I'm just going to check the stream on. Yeah, it looks okay enough. I'm not going to stress over the quality once the ball is rolling. No need to say it's buffering or Minecrafting. I don't really care. We've started, and that's all that matters. So literally, I'm just going to head south, and then at some point we will stop. I don't think I'll make it to downtown. Hello, Peter Stock in the house. Probably already said hi. Oh, this place is new. Beanwise, Canada's largest coffee and tea store. I have not seen that before. Never seen that. That used to be like a Restoration Hardware or one of those really expensive places. Did you cancel your 9-baht order? Yes. And it's funny because I was getting on the elevator this morning to go record my video, and the guy who got on the elevator with me was carrying a 9-baht max box. He had just bought one. Oh, and this place here across the street, I went there last week. I had never been there, La Vecchia. And it was fantastic. Hello, Dylan Reynolds. that might have become my favorite Italian joint in the neighborhood. I definitely recommend it. And tomorrow is step 2 of the reopening, and then Thursday is Canada Day. Jeanette, in case you need to buy an umbrella along the way, thank you, Jeanette, for the $5. Give you a thumbs up for that. I have this weird mark on my chin, and I'm wearing a V-neck t-shirt. In the summer, you run out of t-shirts really quickly because you wear it outside and then they get all gross. So you change it as soon as you get home, then you go out again and rinse and repeat. So I am scraping the bottom of the barrel of my t-shirt collection. The Running Fish, 50 Mexican pesos, Timmy time. The Running Fish, thank you very much. There's Timmy's across the street. Dylan Reynolds says, do you plan on doing a walking video in the Eaton Center in Yorkdale Mall? I'm thinking of doing an indoor walk tomorrow just because that's the biggest difference. Either Yorkdale or I'll do a combo of the Atrium on Bay and the Eaton Center. Tomorrow morning's video will be the video I recorded this morning. And as you can see by the sky, we are expecting a big storm. It's been stormy on and off. And this place, they've got a lot of umbrellas on the second floor. There must be some kind of restaurant patio up there. I don't really know. Tech needs tea, like the Yorkdale video. Oh, that's Yorkville, I think. I haven't done Yorkdale since February or March, whenever they were last open. And because the storm is coming, I didn't really feel like going somewhere far away to make this stream, just in case it ended up being really abrupt. Oh, thank you, Maruf. There is the Rosencrown. We are just north of Yonge and Eglinton. Where else? I still probably film Yonge Street downtown more than this section. There's Pie Restaurant. So the Rosencrown and Pie share the patio space out front.
Hi, Johnny.
Oh, hello.
We're from Trinidad, and we're so happy that you do this so we can get like an idea of the new places to go to. So,
awesome.
Okay, bye.
Hello,
Bye.
have a good day. Oh, friendly people from Trinidad. That's awesome. It's one of the great things about Toronto. You've been admitted to York University. I don't know how York is lately. I'm an alumni there, but I can't really vouch for it in recent times. But good luck on your journey through York. Are you looking forward to indoor dining? No. I'm sure the restaurants are, but I'm kind of enjoying eating outside. David, $5. Thanks for opening the eyes of this Chicago guy to the glories of Toronto. Thank you, David. Chicago is the number 2 ranking city, I think, in North America for a number of high-rises. Toronto being number 3. We have a lot in common. Although, let's be frank, the architecture in Chicago kicks our ass. You're now going to have to fight for this. Lisa's getting a haircut. Congrats on that. And your second job. Allison, it's 10:16 in the UK. I was just watching Jeremy Clarkson's Farm on Amazon Prime. I certainly watch a fair bit of UK material. That's what I had on the telly before I stepped out to do this live stream. And who knows how long this will be. But on Canada Day, I probably won't be streaming because I have a visitor coming up from Niagara Falls, and that visitor would be my mom, who I have not seen in a very long time. Tech needs tea. I think cinemas are part of step 3. Although there is a cinema right behind me. And there's the look at Aroma. Kohana got eyelashes installed. My mom will be driving. I think she drove to Burlington the other week. I'll have parking in place for her. So Canada Day, I might be able to get out and squeak in a video, but I'm thinking maybe tomorrow I'll make 2. That way I'll have the next few days covered. Here we are at Yonge and Egg. Just gonna wait for this crowd. Jeanette, birthday week. Who needs a birthday when you can have an entire week? Happy birthday in advance, Jeanette. I like how people walk out of stores without even looking if it's clear. There's a look south down Yonge and north back to the main Midtown intersection. We've only done this about 100,000 times streaming before. Don't tell Johnny I came to see him get rained on live. Action VJ. I will pull out my umbrella. Zach McNally, $2.99 super sticker. Thank you. Zach McNally. The Running Fish says, how do people feel about having you film them? Well, I don't film people. I film the environment. And I don't really care what they feel. If they ask me politely not to, I'll point the camera away. But that's about all I have to say on that. People need to deal with their insecurities. You're allowed to record in public. Yeah, I don't shove the camera in anyone's face unless they ask me to or draw attention to themselves. I've had very little in the way of incidents. Ryan Rides is here. Hello, Ryan Rides. I have the too close camera. I had to shower in the dark. So as I was applying my Irish Spring 5-in-1, I'm an idiot because I have a waterproof high intensity flashlight. I showed it off on one of my live streams before, and all I had to do was put that in my bathroom rather than shower in the dark because I had no electricity. Oh, good thing I thought of that solution after the fact. Susan thinks that's a whitehead on my chin. I don't really care about the skincare. These things don't. If I don't care about my shampoo, I'm definitely not going to care about a little mark on my chin. There's entire industries devoted to freaking people out about that stuff so they can make billions of dollars. I will not play fodder to that. The architecture of this city is fantastic. I would agree with you if you cherry pick it, but on the whole, I would say that's one of its lower points, at least architecture. Tech Needs Tea is back. And we've got a red light. We're gonna walk by a restaurant I ate at the other day. I'm feeling some rain here. I think we just felt a few drops of rain. Farm Boy is too expensive. I do not go there. I pretty much only go to the Metro. I don't even go to Loblaws. And then between Rexall and Shoppers, just because they're so convenient, I'll go to those two places, but that's it. Here's a Farm Boy in a business area. If you're talking about this area, I wouldn't consider this a business area. Eddie Chin, we had some loud thunder earlier today. Oh, you can see the rain on the sidewalk. And where is it? This is my old hair salon. And they must be getting, oh, they are preparing. They might not even know me there. There's a whole bunch of people in there. Their big day is coming up in 2 days.
Sorry, I was just stepping out. What's going on?
So I got a brand new gimbal. It's getting rained on. And this might have been
I asked
what my last gimbal died of. I remember using it in a snowstorm. You wouldn't want the Walking Man dude to cut your hair. Walking Man dude, I want you to make a damn video. Where have your videos been? This Clandestina tacos and churros place is supposed to be really, really good. We're at the point where if this weather gets any heavier, if this rain does, I'm going to break out the umbrella. There's a place just up here on the right where I've eaten recently, and there's a cycle path. They'll fix my spoke, but they want to keep my bike for a week. Let's switch to the
No. Supposed to be 5 minutes.
Walking Man dude should have a trigger warning. Oh man, it's not going to be a good night for these restaurants. I think this is 5 doors north on the left here. I'm not fit to give advice on the best plan for staying at the university. Sorry about that. Bevy YHZ is here. Hello, Bevy. She's hijacking my audience and calling them her lovelies. Oh, Dave's Hot Chicken is getting ready to open. And this St. Louis has a huge patio. And it's mostly not covered. That's a shame. Want a little acid rain on those wings? Peter Stock, $5 for a drinky afterwards. Thank you, Peter Stock. I will for sure have a drink afterwards. I'm hoping, even if it's raining, just to find a patio and grab a table under an umbrella. I'm always down for eating like that. Extra spicy acid rain sauce, please. I'm still on the hunt for a new streaming phone too. There was an update to my phone and I got all hopeful that that was going to fix it, but we're still dropping frames, as you can see. So I will probably pull the trigger on that this week. That new haircut is clickbait. Well, someone said I don't put enough guys in my thumbnails. Well, I fixed that problem tonight, didn't I? So in a couple of days, no, tomorrow actually, indoor shopping capacities will increase to 50%. Malls will be able to open instead of just having essential retail only and stores that have street side entrances. But the big one is hair salons will open. And the other big one is gyms will not. At least according to the official schedule, they'll be opening 21 days after tomorrow. I don't care to do the math on that. But knowing the province, they'll probably open them up 2 or 3 days earlier and pat themselves on the back. And tattoo shops. I think everything should just be open and put capacity limits in place. It's really splitting hairs at this point. I wanted to do an e-scooter live stream tonight, not a walking live stream, but with the rain and the fact that the equipment I use for that can't get wet. Well, that's one of the reasons why we're walking right now. there's another Wendy's kitchen over there in that parking lot. And those things are powered by generators. That can't be very good for the environment. Your friend is getting a tattoo appointment Thursday. That's great. And all the people that just want to go to a gym and get their sanity back are still denied.
Johnny,
Oh, hello.
love your program.
Oh,
man.
thank you.
You're my Price is Right used to get to do like the daytime programming. It's
Really?
now Johnny.
Oh, awesome.
When I'm working at my desk, I have Johnny on just down here watching it while you walk around. I
Awesome.
love it, man.
All right, well, nice to meet you.
Don't get wet.
Cheers. Oh, I have replaced the Price is Right. Take that, Drew Carey. I don't normally walk on the left side, but it was giving me the path of least resistance. And we are at Davisville. And this pharmacy over here, that's where I got my first shot of AstraZeneca. Then when I contacted, oh look at this, I didn't even notice the bike lanes are fully installed here. How did I not notice? Awesome. We're witnessing a miracle. Actual bike lanes on Yonge Street in Toronto. So there's where I got my first shot. And then when it was time to start thinking about the second shot, I called them and they said they weren't getting AZ and they could put me on a wait list for something else. And I was like, nah. And then yesterday they emailed me saying, hey, come book your second shot of AZ. I'm like, what? You guys had it? You told me you weren't getting it. They specifically told me we're not carrying the second dose of that. I guess they didn't know. But there seems to be AZ flowing around if you want two of the same. I just got the first one available, but if they were all laid out in front of me, that's the one I would have got. Vivian Johnson, you're in the No Power Today club. Jeanette Morales was without power for 3 hours earlier. I was without power pretty much all afternoon because my evil new landlord, another company, bought my building and they decided to install power meters in all our units. So if you're moving into my building, you no longer have your power included in your rent. The walking man dude needs to wear a ski mask. Hey, we got a CN Tower shot. Look at that. John Tory announced that every Wednesday the bike share program will be free. That's awesome. I'm sure there's a catch, like you can use it for up to 30 minutes at a time and then you have to pay and you need an account. That's fair. People shouldn't be abusing it anyways. Yeah, not only are they installing meters in every unit and shutting the power on and off, they're making all these unnecessary cosmetic changes. It's a massive high-rise. They're putting in like new drywalling and carpet on all the floors, which are unneeded. They replaced all the elevator panels for no reason. They're re-landscaping the whole place. They're really just trying to get a above-board rent increase approved. So they're spending a certain amount of money that get off the sidewalk. Jeez, that's ridiculous, buddy. There's a bike path. There's a bike path. Anyways, there's a formula where if they spend X amount of money, they're going to get approved for a rent increase, and then over time that'll prove to be a very worthwhile investment for them. So that's what they're doing. They're not even necessary repairs. Hello, Nick Nickel. Let's go to widescreen. Lagging. Yeah, if it is in your terms of your lease, they cannot change that. So as long as I live at this building, I will have my power included. And there's nothing they can do about that. Our tenants association already emailed everyone, telling them what's up with that. There's about 7 or 8 changes they're trying to make that are all not permitted under law. It's just a game to these landlords anyways. I really think housing ought to be a right, a sacred right. We shouldn't allow foreign investment. And a lot of these building management companies are scum. And what they're doing is they're taking our public parking, not our public parking, our visitor parking, and they're making it so it's also a paid parking lot. So just Joe Blow, who has nothing to do with the building, can just park there and pay. So in a case like Thursday, when my mom comes up, I guess it's not going to be an issue, but during the pandemic it might be. If the parking lot, the visitor parking fills up because they have paid guests and then the actual building users can't use it. I don't know. This company is just squeaking every dime they can. Anywho. Let's be positive. We got the beautiful Mount Pleasant Cemetery over there. The subway tracks on the right. Yeah, Bevy, it's probably happening all over Canada. But I still would rather rent from an apartment than a condo. I don't necessarily like the idea of random amateur landlord. Hey, my fridge doesn't work. At least my building will come fix it on the spot that day. They actually have other fridges. They would just swap it out. If it's a hard replacement job, but that is not. Plus, I'm never going to get evicted. If you rent a condo from someone, they just have to say a family member's moving in, and out you go. And then they relist the condo. And I think that's going to happen a whole lot when everyone dropped their rents over the past year. Once things start to return, they're going to want to chase those high rents again. Man, I got to stop ranting about this. We definitely have a housing problem. As does Vancouver. Is renting a basement a bad choice? Depends on the unit, depends on the landlord. It could be a great choice. I think when it comes to renting, everything is case by case. As someone who has rented 2 basement apartments before. Oop. Yogi, we're using Prism. Kohana, foreign investment is great. Foreign investment in real estate is the devil. There's a difference. Real estate should be for people to live in and nothing else. Maybe I'm a little too liberal in that regard. Can we get more of this rant on Stumble Sunday night? Maybe. If you're just tuning in, I do other live streams on my other channel every Sunday night, usually around 9 p.m. Still a supporter. You're the best of them all. Chuck Diamond. $20 from Chuck D. Thank you, Chuck D. You're a longtime supporter. It's always good to see a familiar name pop back up after a while. I know everyone has their own lives, and especially now that it's generally acceptable to go frolic around outside without getting eye rolls from your neighbors. Watched your scooter vid. Yeah, my scooter is limited to 25 kilometers per hour, and if I'm on any type of grade, if I'm not perfectly flat or going downhill, it's more like 22, 23. And a lot of people say it's fast, but I ride my bike faster. Like along a stretch like this with nobody in front of me, I would easily be going 30 on my bike. So for me, it actually feels kind of slow. You need one of those Ryan rides, Hellraiser, or what do they call them? The Hellcats, the super fast Dodge. He's basically got the scooter version of that. All right, we're gonna stop at a bench here, and I'm gonna get a drink. I'm gonna stop at a wet bench. This is a new segment on the show called Johnny Drinks. Drinks water. Should have clarified that part. Richard was just watching Brooklyn, New York. Nick Nichols says riding a bike in the summertime is fun. Yeah. I don't know if it's the novelty of the e-scooter versus the bike, but the e-scooter streams are doing better than my cycling streams. People are watching them longer. Which is weird, because I think the cycling streams have a little better production. It's a little more consistent in terms of the angle and stuff like that, but hey, Mike Landry, $5 for something to drink. We are having what's ever in here, and because I knew my power was getting shut off today, I had a bunch of these things in the freezer, just so I would have cold water on the ready. All right, let's get going. Yes, I left my camera back intentionally. Hello, Bernardo. Dylan, I explained why my power got shut off today, because I have a greedy landlord. Karsto, $6.99, just because you like these live streams. Thank you, Karsto. Sorry, I'm just checking something. On my phone. Sorry, guys. Thank you again, Karsto. I'll hopefully have a new phone for the next stream. One that's a little less choppy. Bevy says hers is fine. She's got the same model. But I'm having issues. Action Kid is having issues. Colette, how's the last week's birthday girl? That was last week, wasn't it? Big Chungus says, how's the weather? The weather is good. It is raining very lightly on my brand new gimbal, which is not covered up by an umbrella. But they are warranty replacing my last gimbal. Do plans to make a stream for the long weekend? With your, I'm not gonna stream on Canada Day. I might stream tomorrow. And if it's not raining, I might do a cycling or scooter live stream. We are at Heath Street West, just north of St. Clair. This is one of the major intersections in Midtown coming up. Yonge and St. Clair. I don't really consider the area too south of St. Clair to be Midtown. I don't really consider it to be downtown either. It's just kind of a Toronto, I guess. Brad Palmer, $5 for $5 Tuesday Pud. Brad Palmer, thank you. I do not officially endorse or sanction $5 Tuesdays, but thank you for keeping it alive. Andy Wood is boiling. Steve Mike, $2. Do you have a favorite city to visit in the States? That's a good question, Steve Mike. The only city that I have visited enough to truly feel like I know what I'm talking about is Boston. And I love Boston. But I would say I'll revise that after my second ever trip to New York. Sven 001, £5. Thank you, Sven, for the super sticker. Thank you very much. And here's the future home of One Delisle. Oh. I was deliberately going behind that car and then the car stopped. LCBO says sweet points for Boston. Yeah, Boston's great. I need to do more West Coast. I've seen very little of the West Coast. I have not been out that way in a very long time. I did Vegas about 4 years ago. What am I doing for Canada Day? Well, I'm getting a visit from my mom, so that's what I'll be doing for Canada Day. I think we're going to have a very low-key Canada Day this year. I think on the whole, nationally, there's a bit of a somber feeling. Some regions have even canceled Canada Day festivities. Go to Hollywood. I don't know, I'm not really a fan of suburban spread out LA, but we'll see. Bevy YHZ, I endorse $10 Tuesdays. From now on, get something yummy for dinner. Thank you, Bevy YHZ. Hope you're not tiring yourself out on your new job. We do have a new mod coming aboard, so that should relieve some pressure from the job where I pay you in imaginary dollars. Chuck Diamond, I think Pickering, where our beloved Dylan Reynolds is from, isn't celebrating Canada Day. Canada Day is Alberta's grand reopening day. All restrictions lifted. LCBO says Las Vegas is not on the top of your list. It's a neat place. Just bring lots of money. Walk around Vancouver Vancouver. Yeah, I think there's a few walking channels in Vancouver now. I think that's a bit of a thing. Oh, look at these cars go right through the red light. Right through. Action VJ says there's a Vegas for every price range. If you're ever in Vegas, my vote goes to the Ellis Island Casino. Get yourself like a delicious prime rib for like 18 bucks. I think you can also play some really cheap blackjack there to kill the time. It's off the strip a bit. Michelle Briggs, $29.99. I will jump on the $5 Tuesday bandwagon and quadruple it. You're doing great. Thank you, Michelle Briggs, for the $20.99. Thanks for always supporting. It's very much appreciated, Michelle. Richard never gambles. Yeah, I'm not a fan of gambling. I played some craps last time I was there, and I did quite well. But we all know in the long run how that would turn out. I also hit it big on a random slot machine. I was there with someone, and they were going to the bathroom. But I put $10 into a $10 slot machine, and it spat out $1,600. So I had to sit there like an idiot while the machine made a whole bunch of noise, and people from all over the casino came to see what was going on. That guy rained or waved. We ate at Gordon Ramsay's places. Very good food. I went to his burger place. It was pretty good. I didn't appreciate the bill, but I think a meal for two with drinks and all we had was hamburgers somehow came out to like 70 bucks. Welcome to Vegas. Or the inside store. Mostar, yes.
No, we're not releasing.
Sorry, my phone started making noise there. Yeah, I remember even the Subway sandwich in Vegas is like 15 bucks for a foot long. One thing I do recommend is going to these Scoot City Red Rock Canyon tours. That was a lot of fun. I also went and saw Penn and Teller. They were super entertaining. But even better was a magician called Matt King. I think he's playing at the Excalibur now. But I was able to get tickets to see him for free, and he was hilarious. Mike Landry, $5. Have a great evening. Bye, everyone. Mike Landry, thank you for the $5. And thanks for putting up good videos on your channel. Action VJ says those are on the strip prices. Yeah. You will definitely get better prices. Even if you go downtown, Fremont Street will be cheaper. I'm sure there's all kinds of YouTube videos out there. Cheap places to go. Tiny Strides, have you ever filmed a walking video at 4 a.m.? No, Dylan. No, I have not. Midnight Express, $5. Go Bolts, take it easy. All right, go Tampa Bay hockey team. or Montreal hockey team, depending on your allegiance. I have no horse in that race. Brett B, $5. Get a nice cold beer. Thank you, Brett B. That is just the plan. I think we're probably going to go to Rosedale Station. My last live stream ended north at Rosedale, so it seems kind of appropriate to stop there going south. That kid looked at me weird. Let me see here. Oh, there's something up on my... Hello, funny dog. Welcome to a slightly choppy stream. And the 500 or so viewers, thanks for tuning in. If you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button. It helps me do what I do. I just released a rain walk video that was a members video last week or last month on the Stumbles channel. And yesterday I posted a new members video on the Stumbles channel, so that'll be showing for everyone. So if you want to see the exclusive members videos, you can see them for free. You just have to wait 30 days. And I also recorded a silent e-scooter ride. So I didn't talk. And that one goes north up Mount Pleasant. So I don't know what to do with that yet. I will probably upload it to my other channel. Or if I ever find myself without a video, I might just put it on this channel as a backup. It's always good to have a backup video like that, just in case. And on Thursday, I walk a very cute dog. There's a dog walking video on the Johnny Stumbles channel. So if you want to see what that looks like, I'll give you a hint. It's interesting. You can find that there on Thursday. Marg H, $5. Happy Tuesday. Marg H, didn't you hear? It's $50 Tuesdays. Just kidding. Thank you very much, Marg H. As is tradition, here's half a thumb. Are you planning to do a late night walk but not narrated? I pretty much narrate all my walks. There's so many other walking channels out there that just walk around and don't talk. I decided to talk in all of them. Just to differentiate myself, and I know I just said I did a silent electric scooter ride. Maybe I'll do, when it's really pouring rain, I'll do a silent walk with the umbrella. That way I'll rig up the good mic. Maybe I'll even record it in stereo sound. And I'll do a silent rain video, but that would pretty much be the one time I would do that for this channel. Yogi prefers the narrated videos. Yeah, I think there's something to that. Because with the New York channels, Action Kid was the only one doing narrated videos, and his channel blew up. And I kind of took a cue from that. And I started doing them, and that's when my channel really kind of started to take off. So there's definitely something to the narrated videos. I don't even put narrated in the titles anymore. I don't even put walk in the title sometimes. I definitely see how the quiet ones are better if you're just working at home and you want something in the background. A little bit of ambient noise. Throw it up on the smart TV. I can see how it's better for that purpose. Yeah, Ali BHD, but I would probably just start yapping. When I did that quiet scooter ride, I wanted to talk so many times. I had to bite my lip for the whole ride. Kind of like slow TV. Hey, someone came up to me the other day and was like, dude, you basically make a TV show every day. I was like, you're insulting all the people that make TV shows because I'm pretty sure the effort isn't comparable. But as a one-man band, I'll accept that. It was a valid observation, I guess. And what's interesting is to kids, a lot of kids these days don't distinguish between TV and YouTube. It's all just TV. They think of YouTube as TV. That's how you know you're in an old generation. Because I don't think like that. Funny Dog, $5 towards some poop bags for your dog video. Oh, there are poop bags featured on the dog video. The poop bags were tied to the handle. We're walking by this fabulous LCBO here. And I'm not even mentioning it. Oh, they probably got the fountain turned off. No, they don't. Oh, but there's a lady and a kid there. What made you want to start this channel? Well, I bought a GoPro. I've told this story before, and I needed something to do with it. So I started making hyperlapse walking videos. And then from there, I bought a DJI Osmo Pocket, and I made my first ever slow walking videos. The first one ever, I think, was a video where I went up Ossington Avenue. And I walked up to Bloor Street, and then I filmed part 2 of that. Vu Nui and just subscribe. And part 2 was through Koreatown. Those were the first 2 videos I ever filmed. Or the real speed. Just wait for it, Ali BHG. Wait for it. This is an old train station. That's what this is. And now it's a LCBO. And there used to be a beer store over here. Sayonara beer store. And they're building the James. Sorry, I'm just checking my phone. It started to rain. Hey guys, we're gonna go one more subway stop. How often does that fountain tip over? Well, we saw one full cycle, so from whenever I first got there to whenever it tipped over. I don't really want to get my umbrella out. So we're not gonna make it too much further. Ooh, this Staples is gutted. They moved north. They moved up to Yonge and Eglinton. We walked by the new location for this Staples. And that's kind of a gorgeous building. The two-tone color does not do it justice. It makes it look kind of tacky, but like some kind of bad taste Greek restaurant. But it's actually really nice. You don't see details like that on modern stuff. Some guy probably carved that. Imagine telling that to a condo developer putting that much effort into one of their buildings now. There's a fat chance of that happening. Funny Dogs thinks it was a CIBC building a long time ago. That's a pretty good guess. Banks are responsible for a lot of really nice architecture in the city. And there was a period where any gorgeous old bank on a street corner was turning into a Starbucks. And now that Starbucks has abandoned half of their locations. A lot of those retail locations are going back on the market. That's why you hate brutalism? I hate brutalism just because it's cold. It has no human scale to it. Okay, good driving, good driving. It also, hello. Oh, someone said hello. It also replaced, it came at a really bad time in history because they were replacing a lot of really beautiful old buildings with brutalist buildings. I think it can be kind of cool. Like the Ross building at York University or Robarts Library. There's some brutalist buildings where I wouldn't trade it, but like the Hilton or the Sheraton downtown, ugh. Those couldn't be any more unimaginative. Especially the way Sheridan meets the street on Queen Street. It's basically like a blank, giant gray canvas. Oh well. It's still better than half the stuff they build now, I guess. It's sunny, but we're getting your weather tonight. Where are you headed? We are headed, it is raining now. So we're just going to Rosedale Station, and then we're gonna end this. It's raining quite a bit. My phone is water resistant, but I doubt this gimbal is. Man with umbrella doesn't use umbrella, ruins electronics. Can't say I didn't deserve it. Brutalism is like 70s fashion. Alright, the gimbal, she's getting really wet. And I dropped my gimbal stand. So I am pulling out my umbrella just to walk a very short distance. And the reason for that is it is properly coming down right now. And me being the dummy that I am, I did not bring my other camera. This would have been a good chance to record a rain walk. Oh well, camera down. Hopefully no car roars out of his parking garage. Hell umbrella. Launch. There we go. Well, isn't this fancy? Your voice is good on that building corner. And I pulled out my umbrella literally just to walk around the corner, but my spidey senses were telling me my gimbal might not survive the trip. Johnny does Mary Poppins. At least we've got a nice cover to walk under. I mean, I'm not beyond sending this gimbal back to Amazon and replacing it if I ruined it in the rain. I'd feel a little scummy doing that, so let's just not ruin the gimbal and save the environment. There's a look at Rosedale, or the Yorkville skyline. There's got to be a train coming soon. Oh! I swear, I did not hear that. All right, Jeanette, have a good night. Thank you for your super chat, and thank you to everyone else for watching. Thank you to our mods for modding. There'll be a new video up tomorrow morning. As always, I don't know if I'll stream. The rain might play havoc with that because I want to do an e-scooter stream. But I'll probably do an indoor walk tomorrow if security doesn't put the kibosh on it. But anyways, guys, thank you for watching. Thanks for your support. As I almost dropped the umbrella. But have yourselves a great, whatever day it is today, Tuesday. And if I don't see you by Canada Day, have a great Canada Day. All right, guys, take care.